Oh, what? Whoa. Um, International, Germany, Germany 2, you can scroll. Germany 3, International 4. Oh boy. You just went international. Start. Hey, good morning everyone. I'm not going to hit start yet because she doesn't have it up yet. And if it's not quite up yet, it can freeze me. Waiting, waiting, waiting. I'm an eager beaver. A little eager. I'm gonna get playing. Get playing. It's a good day. I ran all week with my truck. With no problems. You kidding me? No problems. Ugh. No problems. I would like a week with no problems. That would be a good week. That'd be a great week. That'd be an awesome week. We had a good week. But not without problems. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. She's up. And password is ASK International. Lone Oak Farm. Join us. We also had 3 days of snowstorms, so that was fun driving on that stuff for 3 days in a row. It cost us probably one load or so. And then our problems cost us a load, so. But whatever. It was still a more productive week than I've had in a long time. No trading trucks or anything, even though there was a threat of trading trucks, but luckily it was a short enough fix. I like short fixes, easy fixes. Well, actually, they just cheated the fix. They short wired it. They bypassed a whole bunch of stuff to make the truck work. And then they ordered a new wiring harness for it, which they are installing today. We're at 10% synchronized. Yeah, 10%. Why don't I get a percentage? Just the host gets a percentage. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, good, it's daylight. Hey, Pooch. Farmer Joe's in the house. Did you just finish reading a book? There's no chair at that. Oh, wait. You watch the TV while you're in bed. I get it. Never mind. I would have never thought of something like that. What do we got going on here? Well, the fields haven't loaded yet, but this one's growing. Missed a little bit of oilseed radish. Hey, Nathaniel says hi, Farmer Joe. She says hi. See, she's getting the love today. That's nice to see. And this field's still growing. So what were we doing? We're missing a John Deere. Missing a Versatile. Missing a truck. And a combine. Okay, combine's working on contract. Contract. All right. I was working on cultivating this field and doing a little bit of plowing. You see the pink truck? Good morning, Sean. Yes, we got a pink truck. That was Asthmatic Hedgehog's idea. That light doesn't help anything. Just got a text message from my buddy. We were both having trouble last night finding parking. He says he tried to park where I tried to park yesterday. So I tried parking a little further up, spun out, got stuck, chained up, and then went and parked my normal spot where I normally park. I wanted to park near the shop where the truck is getting serviced and repaired. But that didn't work out. Why a pink truck? I don't know. I changed the color to a different color, but Hedgehog was sad, so I changed it back to pink. Nothing wrong with pink. It's unique, it's bright, it's vibrant. Hey, Lucky. We'll continue cultivating that field. We'll just park this deer. Slow her down here. Cut down the tree in this little pasture here. We can cut through here now. Not sure what's up with that gravel patch there. I won't bother repairing and cleaning because we'd used it so little. Buy me a red and white big rig. Doing pretty good, Lucky. Can we do the mixed colors? Maybe. Oh, that's Farmer Joe. She's cutting some grass. There we go. Oh, did I save a track here? Do I have... We got this. We'll see what this is. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. Let's finish cultivating this field. We'll do some seeding. Like I say, I'm doing really good. I had a good week. We only broke down once. That was fun too, by the way, guys. That was... By all rights, I should have had to be towed in, really. The truck was shutting down. Literally stalling. On mountain corners, you lose power steering and the engine just shuts off, no power. And snowstorm to boot. So it was a wiring issue again. And the wires were overheating due to a short, causing the fuse's little breaker to pop. So if I did not have a passenger, luckily Farmer Joe was with me. Working on a new project, RC four-wheel drive Helix crew. That actually sounds like that might be fun. If I didn't have Farmer Joe with, I would have had to park, well, I would have stalled and that would have been it. I would have been done. So, I stalled, engine shut off, the fuse in there was automatically resetting, so I was coasting, trying to get it started. The fuse reset, all of a sudden I could get going again. I'm like, okay. And then it stalled again a little bit later. And then it stalled again and again. So I pulled open the fuse box. I'm like, let's replace that fuse with the one that was in there. Because it was having issues, so they put a 10 amp fuse in there instead of a 5 amp. So I put back the 5 amp, and the 5 amp is doesn't automatically reset. We have to reset it. So I put the 5 amp back in there, and just to see what would happen. And then started driving. It was fine for about 15-20 minutes. All of a sudden, stalled. So Farmer Joe just hit the button, reset it, and then reset it again. And then just at one point she was just holding it in because it kept popping on off, on off, on off. So she would just hold the button in. Finger getting really hot because the fuse is getting hot. Okay, so we know it was the ECU fuse. So there's a wiring going to the main computer controlling the truck. So it's like, okay, let's have another idea. That 10 amp fuse was taking too long to reset, so I'm like, let's take a different 10 amp and put it into that spot, and take the automatic resetting 10 amp and put it in the other spot. That way, now we have a 10 amp fuse in the ECU slot that Farmer Joe can reset. And then I started going with that, and then that seemed to solve the problem. That fuse didn't reset as easily. It could take the heat. We called dispatch, make sure that the truck wasn't going to burn down, running a higher fuse in there. Check with the shop, and they said, nope, should be fine. Just get over here to the shop and we'll plug in the computer and figure it out. So did that, took 4 or 5 hours, and they had the wiring figured out where it was shorting, so they hot wired it and bypassed the short, ordered a new wire harness, and they're replacing the whole harness today, and that should be it for problems. So I don't recommend putting in a higher amp fuse. You could burn down the truck. But reading online, Jess was researching while I was driving, she found guys are putting 40 amp fuses into the ECU on these trucks. I'm like, it's meant for 5 amps, not 40 amps. I'm like, things could go very, very wrong. I don't feel comfortable with that. But now with the wiring harness replaced, we'll put the 5 amp fuse back in if the chop doesn't, and then we should be good to roll again. Why did I take Farmer Joe with me? She comes with me all the time. Like, I'd say 75% of the time on average, she's with me. She's often with me for 3 weeks and then 1 week off, and then 3 weeks on. So she comes with all the time. Yeah, exactly. 10 amps. The fuse or the wiring is made for 5 amps, We put in 10 amps. The company says, yeah, it should be fine. Even a 15 amp should be fine. But a 40 amp, well, there's a reason why we have fuses. It's supposed to be the weakest link in the chain. If all of a sudden the fuse is no longer the weakest link, and we have wiring that's the weakest link, electrical fire, burned down truck. Not good. Burned down truck, not good. Does any of those fields need lime or anything? Yeah, just around the outskirts. We'll wait to lime until the whole field needs lime. So, but yeah, that was on Wednesday. I thought I was going to have to park the truck and take a different backup truck again. I'm like, no! But luckily it was a short fix, at least a temporary short fix, and then I get to keep driving my truck. And Farmer Joe can keep coming with me. And that's why, if you're wondering why Farmer Joe hasn't come with me the last 2 months, I haven't had my truck. All these other trucks don't have 2 bunks, and the 2 of us do not fit into one bed of those in those sleepers. Yeah, I guess we can fit into, but you're so cramped in there, you wake up very, very, very sore and cranky and it's just not fun. You can't even rotate in the bed. The beds are too small in there, so you have to have an upper bunk. And they're ordering a new truck with me with a bunk. Because the truck I'm in currently, the lease ends in April, so I don't know when I'm going to get a new truck. Will they have it ordered in time before the lease ends? Will I have to drive a different truck temporarily? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Two more passes and then we're going to start seeding. And we're going to seed oilseed radish because I don't like fertilizing, so oilseed radish makes that easy. And it's cheaper than fertilizing. I feel like pasta. Look out for high-speed John Deere disc from Custom Modding. How wide is the discer? But yeah, in real world you can disc at a really high speed. I guess that would count as a cultivator on in-game. Is that going to end up on Mod Hub? Mod hood? Mud hub. Not mud hub. Mud hub. Hub? Yeah, whatever. I can't speak. It's okay. Let's go repair everything on this tractor and cultivator. Wash it, and then we'll come and seed this field. I was hoping the oilseed radish on these fields would grow here. Your internet broke? Yeah, it does that. We have pretty reliable electricity and internet. Most people living here just take it for granted. Um, I have enough family living in places where um, internet and electricity are just not that reliable. Like power outages are a regular part of life. It's like, yep, power just went out for a few hours. Just another day. No big deal. Yeah, where my mom lives right now, it's most homes don't have electricity. Let's clean this versatile. Oh, I put different tracks on it, didn't I? Yeah. Big Cummins on it. I like Cummins engines. Well, if it's a Cummins, why is it gray engine? Does Cummins put a gray? It should be a red engine in there if it's a Cummins, right? It should be red. I don't know if I've ever seen a Cummins not red. Maybe there's such a thing, but are you still running a generator for backup power? Yeah. That's something we don't have to deal with. A power outage is a big deal here. Huh. The way I've put those line bags down there. Yeah, I can get through there. I can get through there. What? Maybe not. Cummins makes a gray engine? Hmm. Okay. So it only went red in the 90s. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. But I was nowhere near the industry, so I don't know much about the old school. Alright, let's jump in our huge big bud. That's a big bud. What's that thing run? Oh. It says Detroit down here, so it's a Detroit. Detroit diesel. Okay, I can't even see that rear trailer. the seed trailer. Such a huge setup. Okay, why is it blocking your comments? I've got to go approve them. Makes no sense. So your international 75 had a gray Cummins from factory. Huh, cool. That would make sense that Big Bud is a really old tractor. It would be a gray Cummins in there. Big Bud, not international. Big Bud. I'm talking about the Big Bud. No. I was talking... Wait, Versatile. Never mind. I'm talking about the Versatile. Thanks. Too far away from there, am I? Okay, I need to turn that direction. Oh boy. Don't jackknife it too much. Don't jackknife too much. So many articulation points here, you gotta be really careful. There we go. You know what? I need to turn the other direction. I need to fill up seed over here anyway. Oh, so the original Big Buds had Detroit diesels, and the later model Big Buds had Cummins in them. Okay. Can this contraption go around this power line pole? Can I do a U-turn around this? Go as wide as we can. No! Okay. I should have just split them to begin with, but I was trying to be lazy. Yeah, oversteer like crazy. Wow, that thing steers quick. Hey, behave. See, I really gotta watch that front. It's turned so tight. how much money this is going to cost to fill up with fertilizer. Oh, so yeah, huh? For some reason, I always, but like I said, I'm new to the industry, so I didn't realize that Cummins has changed their look that much. All right. Experiencing a little lag. That's okay. Get lag because I'm not the host. Hey, Iron Thunder, how's it going? Ow. Okay. When Cummins and Benz became a partnership or a same company, basically, the colors changed. Favorite high power, high horsepower, 93 to 2000. That's very specific. I don't know. I can't say I have a favorite. Detroit diesel? Because I know right now, because I've never run a Detroit diesel. I don't know a high horsepower, like, I don't know the old engines. I don't know the Detroit diesel. I don't know the Cat. Pre DEF. Um, I know right now really I've only run the Packard engines and the Cummins engines, and I know I prefer the Cummins over the Packard any day of the week. That I know, right? Today, and I would always pick the Cummins over Packard. But old school, I don't know. People always swear by the Detroit diesel, and people say the old Cats were really good too. Just ate 5 boiled eggs, and then some. Okay, I've never heard it called black chocolate, but I'm guessing it's like dark chocolate. We call it dark chocolate, like, more pure cocoa. You made a mistake. That's, yeah, a lot of eggs, and yep. I do like the cedar. I can really control the edge of it much better than the other cedar that we had, where the trailer was in front. It was hard to control where you were putting the cedar. Here the cedar's on front and the seed trailer is behind the seater. You can control where your edge of the seater is much better. Still not perfect at it, but better. VRF is going to be VRF. Who is that guy? Iron Thunder will be back in a bit. Permission not granted. Not allowed to be back right away. Hey Zabat, how's it going? Yeah, old school engines. Pre-DEF. Yeah, I'll say that much. Most of my breakdowns are DEF and wiring related. Most of the money the company is spending at a shop is because of DEF. I think companies would be more competitive if we got rid of DEF. Is DEF saving the planet? I know guys are saying they're running Cadillac, I can't even say the word, catalytic converters in their engines, and they're saving a lot of DEF. They're running a lot less DEF, a lot less repairs. Catalytic? Yeah, I'm not going to try. Words not coming to tongue. You know who Popcorn, I won't even try to say that name. I don't know anything about the history of moonshine, other than it was a history of moonshine when alcohol was illegal in the U.S. Prohibition, moonshine became a big deal. And created NASCAR. I know that much. I think NASCAR was created due to moonshine, or due to the prohibition. I was playing Truck Simulator. You will accompany me now. I used to play Truck Simulator. Then I became a real trucker, and it's taken the fun out of the game, really. My friend quit trucking for a little while and worked in the office. He started playing the game again. But when you're actually trucking, or when you're trucking in real world, playing the game is just not as fun. It's the last thing I want to do is to be trucking on my weekend as well. As much as I love the job, you just need a break from trucking. That is true. Farmer Joe says she misses our little mini road trip. Because now I really don't feel like driving on the weekend anymore, because I've been driving all week. How do I get to this corner now that I have this seater? Can I do this? Will that work? What have I done? I don't want to wipe out the taco truck. Actually, leave it folded up for a bit. Seems like I might not be able to see it right to the edge. That's okay. I'm over it. So, Iron Thunder, how are you doing? Oh, I just scratched the taco truck. Oh boy. Better go buy a lot of tacos from him. He has been stealing my crop. But he still makes good tacos, so it's okay that he steals my crop. You still don't have PC parts, really? That's got to be starting to be getting very frustrating. Hey, Marka, but you got your M2 SSD. That's RAM, right? From another company. Also, so you're rebuilding an engine truck, so you have a day off to stretch RC project. Let's set up cruise control here. Okay, let's just do this. It means we'll just drive dry here for a second. Okay, line it up. Hey, Dylan. Okay, let's hit the auto width button. Oops. Okay. Line it up again. So many conversations going on, I'm confused. Oop, I'm just destroying some sunflowers, no big deal. Good thing it's not my field or Farmer Joe's, or else I would have destroyed the crop. You were playing European Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer. And Iron Thunder's got one more week of school. How much off? But you have 1 week off. Okay, cool. You've been putting off an engine rebuild for a long time, Lucky. What kind of engine are you rebuilding? Yeah, hopefully you get the parts before you're out of school. That way on your week off you can really take the time to put the computer back together, or not back together, build the computer, and then set up all the software and work with all the little kinks. Get it up running. There we go. GPS is nice. Man, that's a big bud. Detroit diesel. It's a big big bud. It's a huge big bud. There we go. Okay, you're rebuilding a Detroit diesel. 650 horsepower. Yeah, that's worth rebuilding and keeping alive. Pre-DEF days, right? So, well, I don't think Detroit Diesel ever went to DEF, did they? And I think Cat stopped building engines too because of DEF. And then, of course, all the trucking companies have their own diesel engines now. Peterbilt and Kenworth have the pack car, and International has their own engine. I just like running Cummins because no matter where you go, there's a shop that can repair the Cummins. Now, I like the idea of running a Kenworth as my next truck because there's Kenworth shops everywhere. There's a lot less international shops. You know what? Let's make these end rows a little wider. Better space for a U-turn. 60 series engine was the last Detroit diesel before DD15 DEF. And DEF, isn't that like 30% urea and the rest is just water? It's not a complicated recipe. Oop, oop. Don't put the cedar into the pond. Keep the cedar out of the pond. Thank you. Cab over. I don't know, why do cab overs ever go out of style? You see cab overs every now and then. In Europe you still have cab overs, but here in North America cab overs have gone out of style. I wonder why. Aerodynamics? That's the only thing I can think of, but I don't know. Bet you this big bud would just drive right through the pond. Just keep going on the other side. Cab, cab overs are banned in the U.S. and Canada due to damage? Really? I did not know that. So they didn't really go out of style, they just became illegal to build. So they're still legal to run the old ones, because I see cab overs running every now and then, but you're not allowed to build new ones. It's dangerous when it gets damaged. Yeah, there's, I guess, no crumple zone on those things either. You got the engine right underneath you. Does make sense. It does. Hi. What's up, Farmer Joe? What do you have to say? Hi. Bye. She's going back to cutting grass. Can I? Maybe. Not if I keep being indecisive. Line this up. It is pretty nimble, this setup. I'm getting to pretty tight spaces. Yeah, I missed a tiny little bit there. I'm over it. stretch. Looks like the snow's all melting outside, so the roads should be better. I wonder what the forecast is for next weekend. Or not next weekend. I mean, Monday. Yeah, it's snowing in the mountains, yes. I'm not saying it's not snowing up there, but down here in town, it's melting. It's +4 outside. Roads have been treacherous the last 3 days. Absolutely treacherous. Beautiful. Fun to drive on, but as soon as they go black ice, oh, not so much fun to drive on. Farmer Joe asked for the snow. She got the snow. What's that? You wanted snow? You still want more snow? I'm okay with that. Australia always Kenworth cab over. Oh, don't hit the tree. Whew, that was close. Yeah, it sounds like my next truck I'll be getting will be a, not for sure, there's still lots of things, but right now it sounds like I'll be getting a Kenworth, a W990. .990 has a bit of an old school look to it on the outside, but has the modern interior inside, so might be best of both worlds. So I guess cab overs are still legal, and yeah, they're still legal in a lot of other places, like places where, especially places where the roads are really tight. You need that short wheelbase. You can't have a long wheelbase. Here in North America, the land is so wide open, you don't need the short wheelbase. And in the U.S., all these stretched frames, you couldn't run that in a lot of countries. They're illegal in Canada having those long stretch frames. Wheelbase is too far apart. Yeah, we don't watch a lot of TV either. We'll watch YouTube videos, but that's about it. TV? Yeah. There's a couple of TV shows we'll watch. Not very many. I watched The Mandalorian. I can't think of any other TV show. There's no TV show we're watching right now, I guess. There is? What are we watching? Ah, Picard. There we go. That's one TV show I'm watching right now. I've watched the first 2 episodes. Haven't watched the 3rd one yet. Yeah, we became cord cutters a long time ago. No need to pay for cable if you everything on cable. It's like, what's the point of watching this? It's all junk. Got rid of it. Yeah, the value of those old trucks are going up because people want um, people want the old trucks that are pre all these new environmental laws that have so much less engine problems, so much cheaper to run. The value of them are going way up. Having said that, there are some states in the US, like, okay, one state, California, is working on a law that's going to make it illegal not to be running a modern truck. Not, you can't even, the law proposes you can't even run a flat-nosed truck in the state. They have to be aerodynamic. So if you buy a modern truck that's got a flat nose on it, the old school flat nose, it'll be illegal. It has to be aerodynamic truck. It's just like, how is this going to save the world? If you guys want to save the world, go back to the old school. You know how bad it is for the environment to replace a truck every 3 years? That's what we're doing these days. How about we build a truck that's going to last? Truck, car, pickups, everything. A car that's going to last for a lifetime. That is environmentally friendly. You guys kind of see the road that Farmer Joe started making through the forest there. That's why I'm not plowing over this road. And then behind us, I've cut through the forest there, so we're going to be able to drive from my farm to her farm with relative ease. Nice shortcut. It's a work in progress. You're driving a W900, or just the W9. Everybody just calls it a W9. I'd be very happy running a W9. if I was running by myself, there's just so little space in the cab. It's a narrower cab, right? Which is nice. I like the old school. It's nice, but the Jess and me in there together, we're both large people. W9 is just too small, too cramped. The W990 is a lot bigger, open feel to it. That's why I turned down the W9. That was an option that the company gave me for my new truck. I know people are not happy with me that I turned that down. And you're like, you're taking a 990 over a 9? It's like, what's wrong with you? That's your fault for eating all this chocolate. That's your fault. You made yourself sick. And then what, 5 eggs isn't helping either. Maybe a little too many eggs. The 990 has the same long nose as the 990 and the 9 are very, very similar looking on the outside. The 990 looks a little bit more modernized, but if you put them side by side, they look very, very similar. But interior is completely different. Yeah, it depends on what model, what year, all that, yeah. I'm almost thinking of cutting those trees down right there in front of us and taking that small field 35 and adding it into this field. Maybe if I have some downtime instead of picking up a contract, I'll cut some of those trees instead and see if I can make that work. Hmm. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Don't read comments while driving. Distracted driving. Chocolate goes bad? Really? I never thought of chocolate going bad. Chocolate never lasts long enough in this house for it to go bad. You can cut some trees, start cutting some trees. What's that? Chocolate does taste sweet now. Okay, so the W9 has a long nose and the T9 has got a small nose. Huh. Okay, Doug, you can enjoy the weather in Mexico all you want. I heard how cold it got there. It was +9 this week, so don't brag too much. It's not that warm down there. and windy. Yeah, I know it's snowing like crazy up here, so even at +9, it's better than what we're having. Yeah, I'm not a fan of trucks that have big blind spots either. Yeah, I was hoping to be in Belize next month, but our plans kind of fell through, so that's okay. Things happen. Ah, it's back to the 20s now. That's good. But no, it sounds like I'm getting a 990. Not a W9, but a W990. But a 9 was offered to me and I turned it down. I know, I know, everybody calls me crazy. It was due to the interior space and how comfortable the 990 is versus the 9. No connection could be established. Great, one of those again. Yeah, that is one advantage to aerodynamic trucks, less blind spots on the nose. And Iron Thunder, we are on, I guess you would have been able to find that, but we're on the international server, just no number behind it. But there were so many different servers running, it was a little confusing there. Like, have to come on close to read the sign. Don't be here while the engine's running. Oh, oops. Don't read that sign when the engine's running, basically. Yeah, we played International 1 last week, but she's on International, just International this week. Don't forget to repair the back trailer. Yeah, when I was sitting in the 990, the front nose definitely has a bit of a slope to it, reducing the blind spot. I can't remember what we played on. I really can't. Should we try switching? Don't worry, it's healthy for the crop to drive over it and compact the ground. Don't think I saved. Nope. That's interesting that the models are so different in different countries. Okay, let's go give that a try. Okay, I'm just going to jump. Farmer Joe's MIA, so I'm going to jump onto her computer. Save game. Quit game. So which server should I try running on? So multiplayer, create game. Try International 2 or International 3. Let's go with International 3 because I think that was what worked last time if we're right. So we'll go International 3. It's creating, it's loading. Yeah, Doug, I'm actually exactly 2 weeks behind. Every single video is posted exactly 2 weeks after it is shot. So if you watch a video on Monday morning of trucking video I shot, it actually happened 2 weeks ago. Okay, so International 3. So it should be up and running, Iron Thunder. Multiplayer, join game. Since we liked pink truck, we'll go with a pink shirt. Not International 4. 3. Where's International? There's International 2. International 3. Not even in order. Weird. Start. Okay, we're trying International 3. Password is ASK lowercase. Yeah, Farming Sims had connection issues recently. Of course, I didn't save the Combine GPS. I just set it up. Why? Why did I not save the GPS? Come on, synchronize already. You can do it. Just watch, you'll be in before me. Eventually it'll synchronize. Yeah, Doug, I really hate video editing. That's why you pretty much just get what I shot. Just one take. I edit very little. If all of a sudden I have the radio on in the truck, the VHF radio on, and there's swearing and cussing in the on the radio, I edit that out, but that's why the radio is rarely on. If my channel gets popular enough that I can hire someone to edit the videos, here we go. I'll do that and then let someone else edit it, and it would make better content. Yeah, I've watched the video. We can do that right now. Got a lot of YouTube links open, as you can see. Hey, Canadian Gamer. Been a while. So, W versus 990 right there. So basically this one here is what I'm probably going to get. The gray one there. But the interiors are very, 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 very different. The exteriors are very similar. I haven't hooked up the webcam in a long time because it was creating lag issues. No, I'm not ending the stream. But it's snowy outside. The roads are all melted, but it's snowy outside. I should try the webcam again, but maybe one of these days I'll set it up again. Okay, maybe I went the long way to get to my combine. There we go. Alright. Why did that not work? Maybe didn't like it look going backwards. Come on. Why is it not working? Do we have any forestry equipment? No. No. Well, we have... Well, first thing is, let's go here. So we wanted a red and white truck. Logging. Yeah, we'll keep with that. Oh, we really don't need the bigger engine. Alright, Mark, thanks for joining. Keep the Chinese side up, for sure. I missed a whole bunch of comments here. I agree, Doug. Nice looking truck. Canadian Gamer, middle of January, had like 25 centimeters of snow. Okay, so There's a truck. Okay. So you can take that truck over to that field. I don't know if we're going to have... Now, how was I... I have a telehandler. That's what we were using for logging. Got a logging fork on here, right? Okay. So we don't really have logging equipment, but we got stuff to do, cut some trees. I have a chainsaw, so you have to do this the old school way. I've been meaning to buy another truck for a while, so don't mind spending money on another truck. But we're too broke to buy anything else. Especially once I buy this field. I think I should have enough money if I make a loan to buy this field. It's pretty bumpy here. I don't know if we can make this part into the field, but we'll try. You build lots of RC truck models, and your favorite is a Freightliner FLB truck and Detroit diesels in them. Now I want, let's grab the case. Stump grinder. See, when backing up, my brain turns the wrong way. It's a big tractor for just running a stump grinder, but whatever. I took this tractor, that way we can run the stump grinder on the front or the back, whatever we want. Oh, took the wrong turn. Nothing growing here yet. Well, there is oilseed radish planted, but hopefully I can afford to buy the field. Okay, you probably can't cut anything down until I buy the field. Maybe you can cut some stuff down. Okay. Do we have? No, we don't have quite enough money. We need 169 basically. Okay. Nope, wasn't enough. Landscaping is going to be miserable due to the fact that Farmer Joe owns all of this land. Where's the tree stump? You've been a truck driver for 8 years now. Yeah, I'm still a rookie. Oh, right there's a tree stump. No, that's not. That's the tree you're trying to pick up. I can't find the stump. Oh, right there. And yes, that log fork sometimes can be hard to pick stuff up with. There we go. Got rid of that tree stump. Of course, now I'm parked in the way. I should have brought the plow with right away, but I did not. I'm gonna go get the plow. Oh, leg. Yeah, leg is not helping at all. But you're a full-time mechanic, engine mechanic for Benz. Nice. Whoa! Tractor tipping. Benz and Freightliner. I like Freightliners. They're nice looking trucks. Whoop, watch where I'm going. Once again, I took the wrong turn. Oh boy. See what happens when I try to read all your comments and drive? When I connect these together. You want to drive truck full time? Yeah, I enjoy driving. It's a fun job. Thoroughly enjoy it. I sense that that log is giving you issues. Apparently I can drive through that. And that. Not that though. Oh, how far up do I want to go? Take this. Do I want to cut all these trees down too? Don't know how bumpy it would be. Oh, we won't do it for now, but maybe in the future. Alright, we have a road here. Oops. Did I just plow right through our road? I think I did. Because driving truck, awesome job. Traveling office, yeah. Yeah, you get some of the most beautiful views ever. Let's set up GPS. Why won't it let me set up the GPS? There we go. I muted the whole time? Was I quiet? Oh boy, I was muted the whole time. I was talking to myself the whole time. I was responding to everything. No wonder nobody, or only Lucky there's talking. Talking to himself. I was talking back the whole time. Apparently I was muted. Sorry about that. And hey Janet, how's it going? Would help if I didn't mute myself, wouldn't it? It'd be very helpful. Well, I was definitely muted there for a bit. I don't know how long I was muted, but I was muted for a bit. I brought tears to your eyes when I went through Deer Park, Washington. It's a nice part of the world. Oh, leg. Holy smokes, I've been streaming almost 2 hours already. We need a little more space. Let's make some more end, well, not really end rows, but let's go around the field again. How are you going to get that monstrosity? Yeah, I can't even say the word. But I know what you mean. I don't know the answer to that. Maybe due to the leg. You totally love riding with me? Oh, that's awesome. It's kind of fun. You're from Minot, North Dakota. I used to live in Manitoba. Literally 1 mile from the border. The money from the tree should go to Starlink. I don't think we're not playing. Can I not lower that thing any lower? Wrong angle. Okay, we'll try the other tree stump. Oh, I know what's wrong. Let's angle that down. That might not be right either. Come on. You can get rid of the tree stump. You have a tow truck? Am I in the way? I'm probably in the way. Or you have a tow truck license and you're thinking of going working for Jamie Davis. Got it. Let's see. Let's see. Is that just a little... I can't pick it up. Is it even there? It might not actually be there. I can pick that little piece up. Sure. Let's see if it stays there. Trying to do this with the controller is a little tricky. I'll switch back to the keyboard and mouse. Okay, can we get rid of some of those some of that brush? You know what, I am gonna go back and attach the plow. The plow making dust on its own. Funny. Riding down Highway 395 brought back a lot of memories. I'm assuming Janet used to live in Washington. And how long ago? Because probably a lot of things have changed. Apparently I need that on. What can I get rid of? Let's get rid of these. Nope. Bushes, just so we have better visibility. Oops. Okay. I'll do one more round of plowing. Yes, underground trees. I get why they do it. It makes it look like cool bushes, but good luck trying to get rid of them. I've had some good luck getting rid of them, but it's tricky. The stump grinder comes in handy. Alright, see ya, Janet. Thanks for joining. Lucky you towed for 2 years. Yeah, towing, that takes a special job. That's a lot of work. Dangerous work. See if I can get rid of some of these underground trees here. Hey! That worked out nicely. It's one down. Come on. I wasn't expecting to plow this field today. I was just kind of thinking about making it combining the fields, but it's kind of fun doing this actually. Yeah, I imagine towing is very different in different places of the world. Different terrains, different... Yeah. Yep. Special log in the trailer. You had a lot of jobs when you were 16 and 18. Now you're 26, so you're going to have a lot more jobs still. I'm a long-termer. I don't have a lot of jobs. I stick a long time at every company I work at. Companies are lucky to hire me because they don't have to train new people. I stick around a long, long time. I had a few temporary jobs when I first started. Helped build construction, built a barn. That was just a short, what was it, month, 2 month job. And then I drove potato truck, just a tandem not a pickup, tandem truck with a bed in the back, potato harvesting. You would drive along the side of the potato harvester while they were harvesting, so live unload. They didn't have any storage in those potato harvesters. Live loading. And that was just a fall seasonal job. And then I worked for 7 years building semi-trailers. And then I worked 13 years in retail, and now 2.5 years as a truck driver. So I'm sure I'll be doing this job for many more years. Hey, Mac. Pretty good. Pretty good. Had a good weekend. Or good week. Had a good week and now starting a good weekend. Nice. Uh, Max says he's watching Highway Through Hell. Yeah, it's a fairly accurate show. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that's dramatized and makes it a lot worse than it really is, but it's a decent show. Um, and Highway Through Hell is definitely not the worst highway in BC, period. But it is a highway near the TV studio, so it's and a high travel because there's so many big rigs on that highway and it's near a TV studio. It's a good highway to make a TV show out of. Did I ever spin out? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Have I needed a tow up? Yes, for the first time I needed a tow up this winter. But I have spun out lots of times, and most of the times when I spin out, I stop, put chains on, and then I'm good to go. But I needed a tow up last time we went up Kootenai Pass. I spun out with chains on. Hmm? Oh yeah, I spun out going over the Kootenays this week, but that was I didn't expect to spin out there. The roads were pretty good. No chain up lights were on. I was just cruising along, and all of a sudden came up behind a tanker that was spun out. I'm like, whoop, we're just gonna zip past him. I'm like, not sure why he spun out there. I got lots of grip here, and then not even half a mile down the road, nope, that's it. We've lost all traction. We are spun out, so I had to chain up. But once I was chained up, I was good to go. This trailer scares you. Mm, I'll come and visit you again. Is there another stump I can grind away? Oh yes, that trailer scares me too. I don't see any stumps. No, I think we're still good. I'm gonna see if I can find some more of those underground trees. There, we should switch back to. Quickly just plow this. Make sure there's nothing hidden in there. Looks good. And I think I saw under one of these trees right here, yeah. Let's see if we can get rid of one of these here. Oh, I saw some grinding there. Where are we? Oh, good. That worked nicely too. Going to go sell it before it explodes. Sounds good. Mm. Yeah, Mac, it's convenient to shoot that highway. That's why this jackknife is the worst a driver can think of. Yeah, jackknife. That's that. Oh, I hope I don't have to ever experience a jackknife. That'd be terrifying if you survive the experience. And I drive a Super B 2 trailer rig. That's not too bad at all. It's not too scary. It's hard to back up, but Super B's not bad. I was going to drop my trailers off at the shop on the weekend and found that it was so slippery in the yard. I couldn't drop the trailers off. It was just way too slippery. I kept spinning and steering. I couldn't steer, so I decided to bring the trailers home after all. I'm like, okay, this isn't working. Let's just bring the trailers home. I know there's not much parking at home, but we'll figure it out. Oh no! You recently ran your car into a power line pole? I've got that experience. I ran my Ford Explorer into a power line pole. Yep, that sucks. And me too. The truck was almost brand new when I did it. It sucks when you have something new and you destroy it. Yeah, I don't think it was maybe it was my first accident, but I have not had a lot of accidents. Oh, what am I hitting? Okay, that was weird. I don't know what. Again, I'm hitting something. Yeah, that might be down. Let's lift the front end up. I'm still hitting something. Okay. There's nothing there though. I mean, what the heck is a tree doing down there? Is that going to cause problems? Why is there a tree down there? These few branches over here might be causing problems right over here. Okay, let's see if we can grind it away. I have my doubts. Yeah, I got grinder all the way down. And my tractor keeps getting stuck on it, but it's underground. Come on, let me grind it away at least, you know. And then you run into it. There's a collision with it. That is obnoxious. I'm literally stuck in a tree that's underground. Welcome to map modding, yeah. Except I can't edit this map because then people can't join it. I wonder if maybe landscape it, raise it a bit? Yeah, raise it up a bit. That would probably work. Okay, that's a good idea. We'll just leave that circle there for now as a reminder that there's a tree down there, and landscape the ground up higher a bit. Well, even if we can lower it and then grind it away. But we'll save that because technically that's on Farmer Joe's land. And I can't get to it right now. So I have to get Farmer Joe to landscape. You don't like traction control. I can't say I disagree. I've had some issues with traction control. Yep, I've had my issues with traction control. My problem is I usually react pretty quick, and then the traction control reacts after I reacted and almost crashes me. I had that problem with the Ford Explorer. Traction control, it's like I start sliding sideways, I'm like, okay, counter steer, no problem, I got this. And then traction control kicks in and tries to correct what I just corrected. It's like, if the computers get faster, I guess they are getting faster on these newer vehicles, and that might be okay, but traction control is good for people that are inexperienced driving and don't know how to save the vehicle. So I can see the benefits to traction control, but personally, yeah, I don't like it. Who wanted the red and white truck? Can't remember. Somebody asked for a red and white truck, so you got the red and white truck. Just so you know, nobody knows what a ute is. A ute is a super Australian thing. Yeah, traction control kicked in wrong, yep. A ute is just a utility vehicle, but when Australians say a ute, nobody knows what that is over here. They don't exist in other parts of the world. Because we've got SUVs, sport utility vehicles, but a ute is not a sport utility vehicle either. Yeah, that's a good definition of it. A ute is a baby pickup. It's like a car with a box on the back. They have existed in North America. Okay, sure, I'll come give it a try. Um, it's basically a car with a bed on the back. Instead of a back seat, you've got a bed in the back. It's a utility vehicle, but they don't exist anywhere else. Not for some reason Australia they're quite common, but not other parts of the world. Okay, so this tree right here is being an issue. Well, let's start with cutting that. See what happens. No. No. It is a server issue. I don't think we can cut this tree down until we've saved and quit again. Nope. Okay, glitchy. El Camino, or El Camaro. El Camaro? Yeah. Okay, that tree's just gonna have to stay there until we save and quit. And try again. With the server, it sometimes does that. It's like, okay, we'll save that until next time we play. Is that another tree in the ground here? Maybe grind? Oh, I could try that. Yeah, I'll try that. See if I can grind the base. It doesn't even exist. Oh, there, maybe. The whole tree might just disappear, but we'll see. Or nothing will happen. Nothing at all. We'll just grind for the rest of ever. Yeah, it's a bug we've had in multiplayer quite often, where all of a sudden a tree doesn't work appropriately. It doesn't work the way it should be. Nope. Yeah, I've had that happen quite a bit. Especially on this map, I've had it happen quite a bit. Let's see if we can grind this one away. Are we doing anything? Oh, I saw a little bit there. Okay. That magically did something. Over here, do we have a bugged up log now? I would say we might. It's gone magic. There'll be another one that's screwed up till we save and quit. Oh, I got rid of it, I think. Did that tree just get bigger? Did that just go from a small bush to a tree? Yeah, no kidding. I hope next farm sim has less of these bugs. Nope, this tree is officially messed up as well. Okay. Let's see what happens to this one. Whoa! You're gonna be funky too, aren't you? I didn't know they made it illegal. That makes sense why way back in the day they might have been a little more popular and now they're not. Can't pick it up, but it's there. Can I grind it away? I can. Okay. We're making good progress though, combining these two fields. Okay. Where's my... Oh! 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 Get to work, bud. I got stuff to do on the farm. Oh boy. That's a lot of fertilizer we don't need to use. Hmm. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hang on. Is that oilseed radish? That doesn't look like oilseed radish. Is that... That is oilseed radish. No. Never mind. I don't have lots of work to do. I already seeded all that. Okay, never mind. I have nothing to do. But I just made a mess. So, let's go clean up my mess. Try not to drive on that field now, because that would not be healthy. Just park that on the driveway for now. So what do we got here? Okay, so only three bags of fertilizer, all the rest is seed. Okay, so we'll pick the seed back up. Okay, sure, why not? Let's use the John Deere for that. You love Big Bud? Yeah, I'm a fan of Big Bud. I wouldn't say it's my favorite tractor, but Big Buds are pretty cool. This seed trailer is huge for that John Deere. Oh, it didn't unload all the... Hold up. Hold up. That's why there's only a little bit of fertilizer. It ran out of room. Oops. Gotta be careful here, the turning radius. Where do I unload the other fertilizer? Shoot. Didn't think this through, did I? If I unload it there, that'll be a problem. Okay, okay. No, 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 what are you opening that for? I didn't tell you to open. Don't automatically do that, you silly thing. Australia doesn't have big tractors? We might regret this, but... I already regret it. Let's not do that. Where am I going? What am I gonna do? What if I just unload back here? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh boy. Hopefully I can recover those. Did they unload into the building? Don't tell me they're on the other side of the building too. In there. I hope they're not here. They are. They totally are. Okay. I guess when we get the telehandler back, I'll have to buy some forks. That's gonna be fun. Well, they're unloaded. I'm just making the mess bigger, am I? I officially regret doing that. Pull forward yet. No, 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 where are you going, you? I wish it didn't automatically try to help you out. No, what are you doing? There's more seed. That tree's bugged up as well. That's okay, we're going to be calling it here soon anyway, and hopefully next time when we come back they'll be less bugged. Sure, I'll let you automatically fold this time. You don't like the big case? I love the versatile. That's why I've got that versatile parked there. But I like the big butt as well. I want to buy that one next. The autonomous case IH. And Challenger's a neat tractor. New Holland, yeah, I guess. Um, I guess we don't even have a case articulating tractor in here, do we? Huh, didn't even notice that. Just push that seat out of your way. Why not, tractor? Automatic filling feature. You have a lot of problems with Case IH in real life. Interesting. Spot move. Hey, undercovered. Ah, spot moved. Perfect. That means my truck moved. That means I just pulled it into the shop. So parts are really expensive. Yeah, I guess parts-wise, expense-wise, depends on where the main company, where the factory's based out of. Um, oh, hey Fritz, how's it going? You guys with all your different account names. That's why you're undercovered. Oh, why did I just turn off the big bud? And PTO's gears go on cases. Well, I can tell you what the international trucks have problems with. DEF. Oh wait, I think all trucks have those problems. I don't think there's any other serious problems I've had with the truck. They've been pretty much all DEF, other than I blew a head gasket, but that was a Cummins. That's not an international problem. So did Undercovered subscribe to my YouTube as well? Come on. Connect. Thank you. Okay, so I think I hate spending money. Okay, I think this yard could use a forklift. 37 grand for a forklift, or 35 grand for a skid steer. Plus, I have to buy forks, and then it's more versatile. I have to go with a skid steer. It's more universal, more helpful unit. Ah, wrong button. You don't have FS19 installed. It's terrible. I mean, I could go for the bigger skid steer, but I really don't need the bigger one. by yes. Okay, now I need the forks for it. Where do I find the forks for it? Skid steer loaders. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. With telehandler, you can put the seed bag on top, hold it on top, and then they do that in real life. They hold the bag seed on top of the seeder, and then fill the seeder that way. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean by that. That tree is messed up too. Oh, you finally got your car running, Fritz? Okay, where's my skid steer? Oh, no, that's not mine. That's Farmer Joe's skid steer. Big bucket on it. If I'm here, I might as well clean up after her cheap. There we go. Here's my skid steer. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It might be easier to fill with a telehandler. All right, let's drive this little thing home. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a long drive. Let's go this way. Where's Farmer Joe? We haven't really seen her work at all today. She is that way. Skid steer can go off-roading, right? They can go anywhere. Until I run into a fence or something. There she is. Is she weeding? Oh, what does that say for my fields? Okay, mine don't have weeds yet. Or maybe I weeded mine already. Maybe. She is the server. But she's around. She's just quiet. See what you've done now, Iron Thunder. You've made Farmer Joe sad. She doesn't feel like she's here. We're gonna go up and visit her. There's no fence there. I didn't see a fence there. Did you guys see a fence there? Fiat and New Holland are the same company? I didn't know that. Hi, Farmer Joe. Iron Thunder says sorry. I think we're gonna call it though. Take a break because we've been streaming for over 2.5 hours. That's way too much. Way too much. Need a break. So, thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up. And thank you for all the comments. I know I haven't responded to all of them. I've been trying. Oh, there's Iron Thunder. We're all together now. And yeah, I appreciate all the comments. It was fun reading them all. I'm sure I missed a few of them. It's going to happen. The more comments there are, but it's always fun. So, awesome, Fritz. You go ahead and install FS19 because we'll be back tomorrow. It's going to take you probably an hour to install all the FS19 and the mods and everything too. So, but feel free to join us tomorrow. Tomorrow again. Yeah. You guys rock. Auf Wiedersehen. Nope, wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Where's my live stream?